Hey guys, welcome back to Rune Pr0n, the series where I take your guys' sexiest runes that are sent in to me and show them off for the world to see. As always, let's get right into it here. Now, if you guys don't remember, but last series there was a couple runes from this guy, Rune. He does have a few more that he sent in, so we'll just take a couple minutes to get through all of his, and then we'll keep continuing on with everybody else's submissions. Now, this is a slot 3 violent rune with 20% defense, HP, speed, accuracy, everything that you need. He had a huge HP defense substat on this rune that we saw last episode, so he's got the same type of runes on this slot 3, so you can imagine the stats that this chase rune probably has. The next rune that we have from Rune as well is a slot 2 speed revenge rune. This is on here because it has a huge attack percent substat and then has crit rate on it, and then the fact that it has survivability substats like HP, defense, and a little bit of accuracy as well. It's perfect on this Hua, and I would probably want to see the Hua on Violent instead, but the fact that it's on Fatal is perfectly fine as well. I'm not going to judge him. So moving on, we have a slot 4 crit damage will rune from Rune. This has a huge 30% attack percent rune, substat on it. There's no speed on this, and I would probably remove the accuracy on this because the defense is so high and the crit rate is so high, and then put just some speed on there, especially on a Theomars, you could see that. But this is either way a really amazing rune for Will, of course. Next up we have a 1 slot violent rune with 21% attack, 15 ungrinded speed, crit rate, and accuracy. I could probably just see this going with it's on a Theomar, so it needs a little bit of accuracy, but I could also see crit damage going on that rune instead as well. We have another one from Rune, a slot 6 attack percent will rune with 21% HP, 11% crit rate, resistance, and speed. It's on a Camilla, which is weird because you don't really see Will on Camilla very often, but I can see why, because it has a huge HP substat and its attack percent. So anytime you have those two things together, you can see it on a tanky bruiser monster like Camilla himself, whatever it is. Rune here with another one. This is a slot 3 guard rune with a huge defense substat. It also has HP, speed, and crit rate, so I can see this going on any monster that's going to be dealing damage based on their... I can't talk because I got something right here, but it's going to be based on their defense, like this rune here. I would say Copper. It's on this one. I think that's Bulldozer, the Fire Frankenstein, I believe. So anything like that, that's going to be really nice to have as well. This is a slot 2 speed endure rune, and this is on here because look at these two substats right here: attack 24% ungrinded and 17% crit rate. I would use this on pretty much any nuke monster. I would probably go offset nuke to have this rune in here because it's so pretty, it's so gorgeous, and it just turns me on. Okay, up next we have Lucas the Mito again with a slot 1 attack a slot 1 violent rune with attack percent 18. It also has, look at this, crit damage 27%, and I would probably switch one of these out for crit rates, just that way it has the complete package of everything we're looking for. It has a little speed on there as well on slot 1. Up next we have Dr. John KY with a slot 3 violent rune here. Super high HP and defense subsets, kind of like the one we saw at the beginning of the episode from Rune, and then has speed on there and accuracy. It is on a monster that I can see this being on, which is Chow. I could also see it being on Rakan, Leica, or Camilla as well. Now this is SCB Pong with a really high substat Despair rune. It's got a lot of subsets on here, so it's got high resistance, it's got high crit damage, high crit rate, high HP. What monster could really benefit from this? Monsters that deal damage based on HP, and then also the fact that they might need Despair. So I'm pretty sure it's Pr0n that does damage based on their max HP for that second skill. This one right here, that's AoE. I think so. It's got to be them. Okay. Double Slayer. Again, this is somebody that has had a rune in the past. I don't know if it's this episode or the last one, but this is Double Slayer with a gorgeous slot 6 attack percent violent rune with 19 speed. Defense is a little weird on there. but it has over 1,000 extra HP, so it's definitely went into HP a few times and went into defense at least once. It's on a Sierra, which I can definitely see, but I would want to see a little bit more accuracy or something like that on this rune if it's going to be on a Sierra. Again, another Devil Slayer rune, slot 3 Violent rune with 15 speed and HP 20%. It has crit rate and crit damage, so anything like Camilla could definitely benefit from this. There's not going to be any attack percent on any slot 3 rune ever, so the fact that this is on the Camilla rune, I can definitely see that this Camilla is probably pretty good with the other runes that are on it as well. I already showed this Devil Slayer rune, I'm going the wrong way. This is another Devil Slayer rune from slot 2, HP percent Violent rune with 19 speed, attack percent. Again, it's definitely on his Camilla. I can see that this Camilla is probably, I just want to see the overall stats behind this little block here. It's like hiding, it's like porn in front of other porn that I gotta peek around. This is another Devil Slayer rune. I can see this rune going on a Camilla as well. Oh my god, okay. Crit damage slot 4 with 23 speed, attack percent, crit rate, and HP, and accuracy. I guess he needed more speed on his Lucian, but I could see that going on a Camilla so fast. I could see it going on any tanky bruiser. I could see it going on a Theomars as well. So, gorgeous rune. I wish I had this rune. This is a really nice rune. So, Bionic Ranger gives us a slot 4 crit damage rune as well. This is a Fatal rune with 37% attack on it, which is amazing. It has a little crit rate on there as well. I could probably, I don't know about the defense being grinded on there. I would probably say speed would be a little bit of a better option instead, but either way, great rune. Ushio 123331 gives us a slot 1 energy rune with a 38% substat. It has some flat HP on there, which I would still put that in there, and then I would take away probably the crit damage and put in defense, grind some defense in there, and then put it on arena just for funsies. Up next we have FB_Unlimited with a slot 3 Violent rune. He has crit damage, crit rate, speed, and defense on this rune. That's everything that you could probably want. It's on a Cadiz, it looks like. And, I mean, again, there's no attack percent on slot 3, so really you can do whatever you want with this defense percent there. Put accuracy, put resistance, HP. You could even keep the defense. Really, anything would be fine there. After that rune, we have Chris20019 with the slot 2 speed focus rune. This has 25% accuracy on it with HP defense and a little bit of flat defense. But the fact that it has 25% accuracy on a focus rune, if you have a monster that you really want to have a lot of accuracy on and a lot of speed and then be sort of tanky as well, I could see this rune going on them. It's on a Vermos, which you could use some accuracy on a Vermos, so I can see that working. But what's up with his other runes? Why doesn't he have those at least plus 12? I don't know. Anyway, Chris20019 again gives us a slot 3 Revenge rune with 16% crit rate, 17% crit damage, 4% accuracy, and 4 speed. You know, it's a little bit of low substats for the speed and the accuracy, but that's okay. You can grind that up. It's on a Zhao Lin right now, which is the water kung fu girl. You can just tell by the skills, and I could see that. I could see that working. Really good rune there. I could see this on a lot of different nukers as well. Pinoy gives us a slot 2 speed focus rune. This is another slot 2 speed focus rune. It's got accuracy, HP, crit rate, and attack on there, so I could see this more on like a bomber, a Sierra, something like that as well. Mortalis. Oh my God, Mortalis. So Mortalis, it was actually somebody that helped inspire my island art with the Zeros. If you haven't seen that already, go to pretty much any of my other gameplay videos and you'll see my Zeros, which is designed out by flowers on my island. It's unreal. So Mortalis is one of the inspirations that had this given to me, that was the island of the Zeroses. So anyway, this rune though, oh my God, it's a 30 speed despair rune. I want this rune so badly. I have a 24 speed substat Despair rune on my Juno right now, if I had this 6 extra speed from this rune right here right now, I would have a 260 speed Juno. Please, please give it to me. Give it to me. 260 speed Despair Juno, that would be crazy. But 30 speed, man, my god, that's crazy. It's on a Triton right now, which I could see working. But damn, that's a nice rune. A little jealous. We'll end the video there. It's been 10 minutes. So other than that, guys, I appreciate your all participation. Please send your screenshots in this format or they will automatically get disregarded. You guys don't want that to happen, so just send them the right way. Send them to soupyrunes@gmail.com. That's SOOPY runes@gmail.com. As always, guys, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.